Propagandhi from Winnipeg. Manitoba.
Thanks everybody for coming. Thanks to the Rockhouse. Thanks to everybody who helped bring us here tonight. We appreciate it. Super funny.
Oh, do we have a treat coming up now for you? Right on. Hey, loving your energy, everybody. Awesome. Totally awesome. And at the same time, we're going to look out for each other, right? We're going to have situational awareness about people around us who might be smaller or whatever, right? And fellow men, we're going to keep our hands to ourselves unless we're invited, correct? Fucking nice we are. inches pose. The workings of the machinery is exposed. It really wasn't so bad as far as tenderness
that stick with a footful.
My apologies for that fuck up to this dude here. Hands are a little sweaty.
nature. What the hell? You guys do know everybody here is over 45 years of age, right? Even 55 down the stage. Alright, here's one hand back to work tomorrow.
I can't even move my arm anymore. Yeah, this one's a bit of a groover for you.
Oh yeah, we're gonna fucking cut it down now. You can't drive off of there and look cool. You can't do it during this song, otherwise you look like an asshole. This song's called Stargazing.
Hey, this is George Samolewski from Portage,
Everybody! That's Todd Kowalski from fucking Regina, Saskatchewan.
And that's Sue Lynn Hago Diaz from Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. Chris,
I'm from St. John's, Newfoundland.
St. John's, Newfoundland.
I wish.
The town of Southport.
I was thinking about that today. What if I grew up here? What would I be like? I thought about that as I was walking down the street. Probably the same fucking piece of shit.
Okay, here we go. I was thinking the same thing of my own self.
Whatever the case, I'd be a cat guy.
Me too. Maybe a puzzle guy. to Quitty Vitty today. Pretty fucking nice over there.
Well,
Quitty Vitty. Ever heard of it? I have. It's there. It's like if you went to fucking the middle of Saskatchewan and saw some old fucking nice little barns, shit like that. Hay barns with hay in them. They're fucking nice ones. I don't know. It's my impression.
all right, let's keep it rolling now. This is called Without Love. Wait, no. We're not playing that tonight.
Got 2 sets, and this is the second of those sets.
I thought it was last night tonight.
This set's for the fucking rock and roll animals.
Alright, so as I said last night, I've had a bit of trouble with my voice these last few days. I got sick in fucking somewhere, and my voice is kind of shot. So I need your help with this song. I would need it anyways, I'll be honest with you. I'm too old and I can't sing it. So I'm going to sing a line, you're going to sing a line. I'm going to sing a line, you're going to sing a line. Back and forth, and we're going to take... Yes, a question? I thought you had your hand up. Fucking classroom. Okay, well that's the plan, okay? So we're gonna test your lyrics, especially you fucking drunk freaks there. See if you can remember any fucking lyric to the song. This is called Dear Coach's Corner. What happened to your shirt, fucking stomp on their heads here. We're about to kill somebody. Like, we truly are. Like, look at us. Look around. Look how old we are. What the fuck are you thinking? I know you're drunk and you're trying to have fun, but come on. You just fucking clock this guy in the head. He's probably injured. Sorry to ruin your fun, but that sucks, you know?
Yeah, maybe no diving off the side on top of people.
Appreciate your enthusiasm, but let's fucking show some respect for the other people.
You lost your phone, talk to the rod, talk to the rod.
It's like this culture, you just...
Alright, now we're gonna play a depressing one that no one's gonna like because of this.
That guy who stage dive took away
The guy who stage dive, you can blame him for having to hear this new song that no one's gonna like.
No, he took away that. The last part of Coaches has my favorite fill in the whole set.
Okay, let's
Play the fill! Play the fill!
No, play the fill.
Play the fucking fill. Play the fill. Play the fill.
I'm gonna dive off of that.
Just get it.
You're not gonna play it?
Play the fucking fill, George. Play the fucking fill. I'm not doing anything. Play the fucking fill.
The compliment. You have to play the last part of the song.
Listen to them.
Well, let's do the last part of the fucking
Oh,
song.
you're playing the fill by yourself. No! Okay, we're not doing it.
Play the end of the song.
No, I don't want to play it. Press now. Punishment is due. Here it comes. This is a new song called
Holy
Anito's Earlier Work.
This is
Exactly. One guy yelled yes, the rest of you were like, duh.
We've only done this once on this tour.
This might be our most depressing song.
guys that thought we were going to play How to Clean Everything from front to back kind of started looking at each other, didn't know what to do, and walked away. It's fucking hilarious.
Did anybody lose their phone by chance? Ah, these are fuck. Ask me after. I do not care. I have a party to fucking bring back up here.
Yeah. We'll pick up the pace, but you're still punished by a new song.
Everyone, wipe away your tears. We're okay.
This one's called Vampires Are Real.
Wrong, no, that's what's going on.
So bad, was it? You can take a new song here and there, can't you?
Hey, let's hear it, Chris.
We're playing new songs because we're not a fucking nostalgia act. And we made new records, so fuck me, play a song, so fuck you.
That's right. Hey, you know what? We've been on the road for a little bit here. This happens to be the last show of our 11-show tour.
Robin Kimball! Robin Kimball!
We would like to thank these fucking arguably are known as the greatest road crew of all time in the history of the universe. It could all happen. Fucking love these guys.
One more thing to say here. So if you go over to the comic store over there, wherever it is, they have a bunch of books that we actually sell ourselves here on tour, and we ran out. So it's fucking
Omar Ellicott's book called One Day Everyone Will Have Been Against Us. And there's a Peter Beinart book called Being Jewish After the Destruction of Gaza. And those two books go really well together. Short, easy reads, both anti-genocide from two different perspectives. And why it matters, well, it matters because it matters, but it matters because it has ramifications for how we heal our relationship with the First Peoples here in Canada as well.
And there's also If I Must Die by Rafat Al-Azir. So check it out. Yeah, it's a comic store. They're trying to do you a solid here.
Or your library. Go to your fucking library.
As the guy at the comic store said, we're trying to keep it real here.
Ask for the books at the library. They will get them.
All right, the punishment continues.
I know where's the guy who smoked with the fucking drumstick in the forehead. Off the store to get some
lawyers right now.
acetaminophen,
The old guy.
but he might end up getting autism instead.
got 3 more songs here. What the fuck are we doing? Jesus Christ, what I get myself into here. Okay, we got 3 fucking songs left, but we love cheering, and we need cheering to even touch one more note.
Because we don't play encores. You got that? We don't play encores. We're not fucking Leonard Skinner. If you want an encore, why don't you go across the street and watch Leonard fucking Skinner? I'm sure they'll come out 7 times. Angry, strong evening, but we don't do that. So, hey, fucking chant one more song now. One more song. One. A little more enthusiasm, please. You guys can't do that. You guys can't do that. Come on, there we go. At the bar. One more. There we go. There we go. Hey, thanks. Thanks a lot, everybody. Thanks for having us back here. That's great. And here's a couple old ones to fucking satisfy your hunger. Thirst.
For any thirsters out there.
Or anybody who's hungry for a plant-based item.
Like a fucking powdered veggie burger from Nature Path.
That's a 90s joke. fucking beautiful. I like your mustache, fucking thick and beautiful also. Your dreads are awesome. Your fucking hair looks good. Your hair looks good. Your hat looks good. Your hair is alright. You're fucking too. Fucking everyone looks fucking awesome tonight. And we'll see you later. Life on the rock here. You don't call yourselves the Rock if you don't know how to fucking rock, right? Alright, peace everybody. Keep on fighting for a better world. Don't let anybody grind you down. Fucking get out your doobies and fucking smoke them like fucking crazy. Right on. And drink as much as you can. Get fucked, do coke, smack, become a fucking beatnik, acid-head, pill popper. Go from party to party, fucking doing everything you fucking can until you're fucked. Here's what to drink. I drink so much and fucking I drink so fast you can't even tell. Oh, somebody lit one, you dummy. You fucking dummy, lit one. What fucking dummy lit one? Just joking. Fuck